This is Lara Croft like you have never seen her. Dual pistols blazing, backflipping around a charging T-Rex, in a world rebuilt from the ground up in Unreal Engine 5. It is the original 1996 Tomb Raider, remade for its 30th anniversary. Fans have waited decades for this exact moment. So why are the people who actually played it early walking away nervous? Stay with me, because the reason they delayed this game tells you everything you need to know. Here is what we know. The game is called Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis, and it is a full reimagining of the 1996 original, the game that started it all. It is being built by Crystal Dynamics together with Flying Wild Hog and published by Amazon. It was revealed at the Game Awards back in December, and it is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Switch 2, and PC. This is not the scared survivor Lara from the reboot trilogy. The director, Raul Sequeira, says they wanted to meet Lara in a new phase, unfettered by her past, with a blue sky horizon ahead of her. Older, sharper, more confident. The icon, finally back to her roots. This is where it gets interesting, because the gameplay is pure nostalgia weaponized. The dual pistols are back. Combat is fast and acrobatic, doing cartwheels and backflips around enemies while you fire. There is a brand new focus meter that you spend to trigger a slow motion, bullet time moment, an evolution of the old adrenaline dodge. You get those exaggerated gravity-defying long jumps, classic gear and lever puzzles built into ancient tombs. And yes, that legendary T-Rex encounter from the first game, completely rebuilt in Unreal Engine 5. On paper, this is the dream remake every fan has been begging for. But here is the problem. This game was originally supposed to launch in 2026. Then Crystal Dynamics quietly pushed it all the way back to February 12th, 2027. And when critics finally got hands-on time at Summer Game Fest, the impressions were, honestly, mixed. Several people who played the 40-minute demo described it as feeling strangely AA, a little rough around the edges. Not quite the blockbuster the cinematic trailers are promising. One well-known creator said that after about an hour with it, he completely understood why this game needed more time in the oven. Now, a delay can absolutely be a good thing. But when the people who have touched the game are this cautious, fans pay attention. And then things got worse. Eagle-eyed players spotted an artificial intelligence content disclosure sitting on the game's Steam page, and the internet absolutely exploded. To their credit, Crystal Dynamics responded directly. Experienced director Jeff Adams explained that they use generative AI as a tool in early development, just to quickly visualize an object in the world. And if it works, they then move it to their traditional, human-made pipeline. In his words, all the finished content in the final game is human-crafted, and their fans deserve nothing less. Is that reassuring? Maybe. But it is worth noting that follow-up questions from the press reportedly got blocked by the publisher. And for a 30-year-old gaming icon, the phrase "we only used AI a little" is a very, very hard sell to a fan base this passionate. So should you be worried? Here is the honest take. Everything we have actually seen of this game looks incredible. The combat, the lighting, the world, that T-Rex moment. The danger here was never the vision, it is the execution. And the delay strongly suggests the studio knows that too. Pushing it to 2027 gives Crystal Dynamics the runway to actually land this thing. Because Tomb Raider does not just need to be a good game. It needs to prove that a 1996 classic can be reborn for a modern audience without losing the soul that made us fall in love with it in the first place. That is a very high bar. And right now, it is genuinely too close to call. If this is the kind of breakdown you want before every single major remake and leak, do yourself a favor and subscribe to Game Signal. We track every rumor, every delay, and every tiny detail so you do not have to. Because in this industry, the next huge reveal is always closer than you think.